Whether you're gay or straight, for the sake of this fantasy and this experience, I'd like you to pretend that you're heterosexual, but that you're living in an all-gay world. I'd like you to pretend that all judges and doctors and nurses and priests and rabbis are gay. I'd like you to pretend that your teachers are gay, and that your employer is gay, and that your landlord is gay. I'd like you to pretend that your neighbors are all gay, and that all your friends are gay. You were placed in a gay household as a very young child. You were placed there by the church and society because they believed that gay love was perfect love, that there were too many teenage pregnancies and too many cases of child abuse in heterosexual households, and that now we're going to place children into gay households. So gay is the way to be. There's also a thing in society called heterosexuality. You don't know that's you at a very early age, but you hear about it. Heterosexuality. It's a big word with a big H at the beginning. They write about it in textbooks. They don't let you read at the library unless you ask permission to open up the special cage that they keep these textbooks in. Heterosexuals are called on the street breeders. It's a dirty word, breeders. It's like the horrible word fairy and queer and faggot and dyke. Breeder means somebody who just makes babies. So the slogan is make love, not breeder babies. You know, kill a breeder for Christ. You're a little kid and you want to be just like everybody else because everyone wants to be loved. You grow up in this household and you want your parents to love you as much as they love their brothers and sisters, your brothers and sisters. You want your brothers and sisters to love you as much as they love each other and their friends. But at an early age, you get this feeling that there's something a little different about you. You watch television shows, and your brothers all get excited when the male star takes his shirt off, and they talk about it openly and giggle. And you're a little boy, and you don't feel the same thing they do. You feel kind of blank. You feel empty. You get excited when the female star comes on, but no one else in the room does. So you don't tell them that. At a very early age, you start to sense that there are feelings that you have inside you, even though you look like your brothers and sisters, you eat like them, you laugh like them, you cry like them, that there's something deep inside of you that you can't explain that makes you a little bit different. In the beginning, you're not aware of how serious this difference is. You just start to sense that it's something that you shouldn't tell your brothers and sisters or your parents about, because if you do, they might make fun of you, or worse, they might not love you anymore. You've heard your father tell breeder jokes at the dinner table. And that tells you that maybe you shouldn't talk to your father about this feeling either, because maybe what you're feeling isn't okay. Maybe what you're feeling is like these things called breeders. You pray to God. You say, God, I really love you. I've always loved you, and I've always done the best I could to please you. I got these funny feelings that I don't understand, and I don't know who to talk to about it. Please take them away. If you'll take these feelings away from me, I promise you I'll do anything you want me to do. I promise you. I'll be a priest. But the feelings don't go away. They just get stronger. And the stronger they get, the more confused you get. Now you're entering puberty. Now all your brothers are talking with great gusto about the guy on TV with his shirt off. They're talking sexual thoughts. You have no sexual feelings at all for the guy on TV. In fact, you've got sexual thoughts for the women on TV. Like your sisters. That really confuses you. Am I a boy? Am I a girl? God, don't let me be a breeder. Please don't let me be a breeder. I couldn't stand it. I hate breeders. You go to school, you walk into the John, and somebody's written in magic marker, Kevin is a breeder. No one talks to Kevin for 2 weeks. He sits by himself at the lunchroom table. Even if he's not a breeder, everyone says he is. And Kevin's social life is ruined. You go to church or the synagogue, and the priest or the rabbi reads to you from the gospel, from the Old Testament, and they condemn. heterosexuality. And you know, this is not something that I should be feeling. This is unnatural. I need to see a doctor. I need some help. But you're afraid of telling anyone. You're very lonely. You go to all of the dances with your gay date, and you see everybody having fun. You laugh, but you don't connect. You're not connecting with the person you're with. You don't get any sexual feelings from being with the person you're with. You don't understand what's so fun about dancing with this person of the same sex. You want to dance with somebody of the opposite sex. Having this secret is like having little piranha inside you. It keeps eating away at you. It eats away at your soul. It eats away at your self-esteem. So that after a while, you begin to hate yourself. You begin to hate your feelings. You begin to think that there is something horribly wrong with you. And how I wish I could be different. Why am I like this? What did I do to deserve this? I must have done something very bad when I was a little boy to deserve these feelings.